joining. Kingsley, thank you for joining. As you're joining, you share the video. Emeka Ovaga, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Any place you're joining from, as you're connecting, you share the video. Today, once again, as I have always said, I come here again to encourage my fellow Biafrans. I come here to encourage my fellow freedom fighters. Encourage the indigenous tribes in the contraption called Nigeria that are in captivity. Those of us that are genuinely seeking for freedom. My message today is for you. My message today is for you. I tell you, each time I come here to broadcast, I don't come here to talk about people. I don't come here to preach against people or to preach hate speech. I don't come here to attack any tribe, any religion, or any particular person. I come here to stand on the foundation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That foundation that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have led. I am building on the foundation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, trying as much as possible to send out the information to encourage my fellow Biafrans to hold the flag strong. We must not allow that flag to fall. The same thing is what I'm doing today. I'm here to encourage my fellow Biafrans. Any place you're watching from, please stand strong. Do not allow the flag of Biafra to fall down. Do not allow the flag of freedom to fall down. Do not allow the flag of your freedom to fall. Don't sell your flag of freedom for anything. Do not sell your freedom at any cost. I'm here to encourage you, to tell you that Biafra is much more closer today than it was yesterday. No matter the amount of blackmail you're going to see, I'm telling you straightforward that you will see more blackmail. More blackmail is going to come. More attack is going to come. More propaganda is going to come. More confusion is going to come. But I tell you, if you have your mental toughness in order, put your mental toughness in order. You have to be mentally tough. You must be mentally tough for you to overcome these days that we are in. We are in an evil day, in a very difficult time, a time that we have to fight like never before. As in born a CK on the AB. It is getting tougher and tougher. When it's getting tough, that is when you know that you're getting to an end. Today you can see the strategies that is coming out. I tell you that Biafra is much more closer than it was yesterday. If anybody is deceiving you, trying to distract you, do not mind them. Don't pay attention to any distraction. So many distractions are going to come. Do not pay attention to any distraction. They are going to come. They are going to unleash all manner of arsenal against you. But I tell you, if you stand firm, you are going to celebrate with Asuli Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very soon. Every one of us will celebrate with Asuli Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very soon. Let us continue to hold that flag. No matter the blackmail, do not allow their blackmail to make you change your view. I tell you, if you are not mentally tough, you cannot be able to withstand the days that we are in. That is why each time when I make my broadcast, I give my upload to our brother Simon Ekpa. He has been mentally tough. His mental toughness is second to none. And I wish that every Biafran can have that kind of mental toughness. Challenges are going to come. Blackmail is going to come. Attack is going to come. But let me tell you, we will be overcome. We will overcome. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying for you and I every blessed day. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying for you and I, the genuine Biafrans. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying for us every blessed day. You and I know that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prayed 7 good times every day for you and I. 7 times every day. That was the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying when he was outside. And today, that is in solitary confinement, suffering because of you and I, he has no other job than to pray for you and I. That is why we must have to stand firm and continue to stand on our ground. No matter the blackmail they bring, do not allow their blackmail to touch you. Let me tell you, let the name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain in your mouth and Biafra remain in your mouth. Anybody that's going to relegate Biafra to the background, anybody that is trying to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name to the background, that person is going to face the wrath of the land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the only name that we know that is standing for the ordinary people, not only for Biafrans, not only for the Udua people, not only for the Southerners, but standing for every indigenous tribe in the country called Nigeria. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is exceptional. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for himself. He's not just fighting for his tribe. He's not fighting for only Biafran. He is fighting for every indigenous tribe. And we must not allow that fire to quench. The Janjaweed Caliphate and their British colleagues are trying as much as possible to make sure that they quench the fire of Biafra, but they can never quench it. They are trying to quench the fire of Biafra. They have tried in several ways. They tried in several ways, even up to the extent of giving a different name, trying to change our name. But we said no. Biafrans know what they want and they know what we stand for. We know the message that Mazen Nandekana have led for us. Mazen Nandekana has been with us more than a decade, preaching this gospel. Gospel of salvation. Gospel of freedom. Gospel of justice. Mazen Nandekana has been preaching this gospel more than a decade. So if you tell me that you don't know what is true, you don't know where to follow, that means you are not a good follower of Mazen Nandekana. And if you are not a good follower of Mazen Nandekana, you have not been following his messages, go back and listen to his broadcast. Go back, any Mazen Nandekana broadcast that you can lay hand upon, go and lay hand on it and listen to it again and again. I have so many of Mazen Nandekana broadcasts on my channel. I have so many of them on my channel. I have so many on this very page. Go and listen to them. Go and listen to them. I cut off some of them that I have cut off and make it very short. Some of them are 10 minutes, some of them are 5 minutes. You know, Mazen Nandekana preaches for more than 2 hours. But I have cut it into pieces. You can go lay hand on anyone you can lay hand on. Listen to it. Then you will know what we are in. You know what you are supposed to do. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Let me tell you, there is no Messiah. There is no Messiah that is going to give you any freedom in that contraption called Nigeria. No man born of a woman can give you freedom in that contraption called Nigeria. As long as you are standing in the name Nigeria, you are already a failure. It doesn't matter how brainy you are. It doesn't matter how genuine you think you are. It doesn't matter how educated you are. As long as you are defending Nigeria and you are trying to establish yourself in that name Nigeria, you are already a failure. You are already a failure. Nigeria was not built for you to survive. Nigeria was not built for the Biafrans. Nigeria was not built for the Duduans. Nigeria was not built for the Middle Betters. Nigeria was not even built for the Arewa people. The only people who have cashed into the business of Nigeria is British and the Caliphate, the Fulanese. The Fulanese and the British are the ones who have cashed in the business Nigeria. That is why we want to walk out of it. We have to walk out of this business called Nigeria by all means possible. And let me tell you, in walking out of this business called Nigeria, you cannot walk out of this business called Nigeria in their political solution. You cannot walk out of this business called Nigeria through election. You cannot walk out of this business called Nigeria through PVC. Anybody that is telling you that you walk out of Nigeria, you walk out of your freedom, you walk into your freedom, or that you're going to get your freedom through PVC or through election, that person is a deceiver. Run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. No matter any angel they bring to put that person, and that person said that he or she is contesting in that contraption called Nigeria based on that name, Nigeria. As long as you are holding any post, contesting for any post, representing anything that has to do with that contraption called Nigeria, you are in the hand of the enemy. You are an instrument of the devil. Once you make yourself, once you provide yourself, once you make yourself, provide yourself for this contraption called Nigeria to be used, you are already an instrument of the devil. That is what you are. That is what you are. And you can never ever through. You can never ever break through. Please join the broadcast, as I have always said. Keep your phone this very way. Do not keep your phone straight. If you keep your phone straight, you cannot be able to join. Keep your phone in this form and make sure you click your rotation. Let your rotation be on. Keep your phone this way, then you can be able to join the broadcast. So as I was saying, if you think that that contraption called Nigeria can give you anything good, you are deceiving yourself. You better stop deceiving yourself. You better stop deceiving yourself. It doesn't matter how young you think you are. No matter how young you think you are, as long as you can be able to handle the Facebook and you're coming into Facebook to watch this program, I believe you have some senses in you. You must have seen one or two things since you were born. Since you were born, look at the system that is being run in that contraption called Nigeria. Look at the system. It was not built. It was not built to favor anybody. The contraption called Nigeria was not structured in a way that is going to favor any indigenous tribe. If Nigeria was structured to favor any indigenous tribe, there's no way the Igbo Biafrans will be asking for presidency and begging for it. There is no way any tribe will come out and begin to beg for presidency. If Nigeria was structured with justice and equity, if Nigeria was meant to survive, there is no way a particular tribe will come out and begin to talk about their own presidency. You will not be hearing something like Yoruba presidency, Hausa presidency, Igbo presidency, Efik presidency, Ijaw presidency, Calabar presidency. All this, you cannot hear it. But you are hearing all this nonsense because Nigeria is structured in a way that it was not meant to survive. It was not meant to survive. And when you are hearing all those things, it points to the direction to show you that Nigeria cannot survive the way it is. The only solution is disintegration. And when we are preaching this message of disintegration, I have said it time without number, it is not out of hate. We are not trying to get out of Nigeria because of hatred. No. We are not trying to get out of Nigeria because of our mineral resources that we have in the Biafran land. No. We are not trying to get out of the country called Nigeria because of their restoration or whatever. No. We are trying to get out of Nigeria to save life because that is the only solution. That is the only way to preserve human life. The diversity in the contraption called Nigeria is a destructive diversity that is ready to take away the life of every single indigenous tribe in that contraption called Nigeria. You cannot be dining with your enemy on a daily basis. It doesn't matter how you try to make peace. You cannot make peace with somebody who doesn't want to make peace with you. You cannot make peace with somebody who wants to make peace with you. When you try to make peace with somebody who doesn't want to make peace with you, the only thing you are trying to do is to lay down your life. You are only going to lay down your life to be killed. Unless you are ready to lay down your life to be destroyed, that is the only way you can be able to tell me that you are trying to play into the gallery. Apart from that, there is nothing, there is no arrangement you can have with somebody who doesn't want to have peace with you. The only way to save yourself from somebody who doesn't want to have peace with you is to walk away. Walk away from that discussion. Walk away from that plan. Walk away from that evil agenda and face reality. Walk away from that evil agenda and face reality. That is what you are supposed to do. And that is why the Biafran people are walking away from the contraption called Nigeria. We are walking away. We are walking and we are not looking back. It doesn't matter the distraction they bring. It doesn't matter the hope, the hopeless hope they are trying to give to people. What they are giving the youths in that contraption called Nigeria is what they call hopeless hope. And they know that that is a hopeless hope. You see their celebrities, all these celebrities you see promoting this evil agenda, all these celebrities, they have never one time spoken up for the ordinary people. They have never one time spoken up for the ordinary people. Each time when the life of people have been smoked out from them, they never make a wave. They never talk about it. Go to their platform, you will not see them posted about the killing that is happening in Biafra land. The number of lives that have been taken. You see celebrities, we have majority of the celebrities you have that country of Nigeria are from Biafra land. They are from Biafra land. But go to their platform, you will never see them talk about anything that has to do with the freedom of their people. Because they are so scared. They are so envious, so scared, so self-centered. All they want is to promote themselves. Today, every one of them have seen a created item that is working for them. Every one of them have seen a trending issue that is going to boost their platform. You see some of them go to their platform today. Some of them, they are giving giveaway. They are sharing money. Money that was given to them by these same politicians to share and woo people into their election. Money that was given to them to woo people into their election. All of a sudden, today, every one of them is doing giveaway in their platform. Every one of them is sharing money in their platform. But ask them genuinely, how do they think? How do they think? Some of them are grown. Some of them have witnessed so many things in that country. How do they think? How do they think that their PVC is going to change the situation of the country of Nigeria? They know that it's a lie. They know that it's a scam. But because they want to cash in it, they have seen that that is something that is trending. Just like the music they are playing, just like the movie they are acting. Every one of them you see, they feed on trending issues. They feed on trending issues. And when you see something that is trending, how long? It doesn't last long. Anything that trend, it doesn't last for long. Highest it trend for months or for a year, and that's the end of it. But Biafra is reality. Biafra is reality. It is not something you talk of trend. Biafra have come to stay. It is a reality. It is a reality. It's not something like it's a household name. When you talk about Biafra, talk about Mazen Nanikan, these are household names that can never ever be changed. It can never ever be changed. It doesn't matter what anybody does. It doesn't matter the propaganda you bring. The name Biafra can never ever be removed or changed. Mazen Nanikan name can never ever be removed or changed. It's a household name. Biafra, Mazen Nanikan, they are household name. It is not something that they can trend. If you're looking for trending issues, continue to pursue your PVC and pursue your election. Those are their trending agenda. But those of us who are hardcore followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are not moved. We are not moved because we know where our freedom is going to come from. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us about being consistent in our demand. We have to be consistent. Continue to demand for self-determination through referendum. Self-determination through referendum. That is what we are demanding. And we continue to demand that. It doesn't matter the blackmail they bring from east, west, north, and south. It cannot stand. For a very long time, they brought out the blackmail of unknown gunmen. You saw them when they pushed out their blackmail of unknown gunmen. It is them, they formed the unknown gunmen. These same politicians, they are the ones that are sponsoring and parading all the groups that are carrying guns in Biafra land, killing innocent people. With their DSS and the government, they try to bring their blackmail of unknown gunmen to make us run away, to make us be afraid and say, oh, they will call us terrorists. They want to scare us to stop speaking about Biafra, but we stood our ground. We continue to speak. We continue to speak. Anybody you see in Biafra that is taking an innocent life, it doesn't matter if you see that person with flag of Biafra. It doesn't matter if you see that person with T-shirt of IPOB. It doesn't matter if you see Biafra item or Biafra paraphernalia in their house. Let me tell you, if that person is involved in any criminality, he's not a Biafran and he's not a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not support any criminality. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not support any criminality, no matter how small. No genuine Biafra, no genuine member of IPOB will get involved in anything that is called kidnapping. In anything that is called kidnapping, we are not involved in, we are not known for it. IPOB has been a very peaceful organization. They are not involved in anything that is called criminality. You can be a member, you can be a genuine follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you'll be involved in criminality. You'll be killing your fellow Biafrans. You'll be stealing from your fellow Biafrans and you call yourself an agitator. You are not for Biafran. So every single one of us know this. We know whom we are. We know whom we are. We know. It doesn't matter the blackmail they bring. They try to bring those blackmail to paint us evil in the eyes of the world. But Chukwu Okike Abiama is standing with us. Chukwu Okike Abiama is standing with us because Chukwu Okike Abiama knows that we are not involved. And the world eyes are open. The world have seen them play this game several times. The world have seen them and they are watching. They know the people who are involved in the crime. So many of the time, Chukwu Okike Abiama himself revealed their identity. Chukwu Okike Abiama have in several cases, in several occasions, revealed the identity of these people who are parading themselves as unknown gunmen. He revealed them and exposed them. They tried that so many times, it couldn't work. It could not work, and they could not stop us. We continue to speak. We continue to speak. They wanted to shut us down. We continue to speak and continue to sit at home to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Monday sit at home. They tried to demonize the Monday sit at home by all means. They tried to destroy it because they knew that the whole world is watching the Monday sit at home, and they know that the Biafrans are complying on their own, willingly. They are complying. That Biafrans are complying, demanding for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, demanding for their freedom, demanding for their referendum, and demanding for their self-determination. They saw it that we are not same with this same called, this Janjaweed government. We are not part of them. They were moved. You see all those idiots that is serving them in Biafra land. Every politician, I say every single politician that you see that have sworn an oath, under the 1999 constitution in that country called Nigeria is an evil person. It doesn't matter who the person is. I don't care. It doesn't matter how, even if you like, sometimes you come and preach for IPOB, sometimes you come and say, you are an evil person. As long as you are standing on the foundation of that country called Nigeria and you are defending it, you are an evil person. Because nothing good will come out of Nigeria. Nothing good will come out of Nigeria. And I'm not just saying it because I love to say it. A senator have said it in their House of Senate. A senator have confirmed it that Nigeria will never ever be good. Nigeria will never know peace. Nigeria will never know unity, except they throw away the constitution they're using. And that constitution is what they are protecting with the blood of the innocent. That constitution is what they are taking the life of the innocent people because of that constitution. You don't want to protect it. That is why they're taking the life of people. And we say no. Today, you can see that Biafra is closed. And because they have seen, they have applied all manner of techniques. They applied all manner of strategy, and none of them is working. They threw their card. When they threw the card off for Soludo, they thought they're going to stop us with Soludo. Soludo came, and he began. Some people were divided. Some people fell into that trap. So many Biafrans fell into the trap of Soludo, and they begin to preach Soludo. After preaching Soludo, what did he do? Immediately he got into power. The first attack he gave was against the Biafra struggle. His first attack was against Biafran struggle. He began to preach against the sit at home. He began to talk against the sit at home. They tried to use him to war Biafrans. They took him to go and see Mazen Nandekan. On that very day, he went to see Mazen. That was the only time we saw Mazen Nandekan wearing a different cloth, just to deceive Biafrans. That was the only time we saw Mazen Nandekan with a different cloth, just to deceive Biafrans. After that, till today, what have you seen? Is there any changes? Mazen Nandekan is still in solitary confinement. Mazen Nandekan has not even been taken to prison. Mazen Nandekan is still under the custody of the DSS in solitary confinement. Mazen Nandekan is still facing torture. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And you are there. You are there after seeing these political criminals, after seeing these politicians who cannot be trusted. You are now talking about election, thinking that all of a sudden you're going to see a Messiah. They are now packaging a Messiah, a fake Messiah they are packaging for you. A fake Messiah that you know that cannot help you in any way. And they are packaging for him. Today, the new topic, the new trending issue they brought for you is P2B. They saw that P2B has some kind of credibility. They saw that he has some kind of credibility. And what did they do? They went to him. They went to him to use him to war Biafrans, into their election. But they think we'll be distracted. You can fool some people, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. You can fool some people, but you cannot fool all the people. The people who are still followers of Mazen Nandekan are standing firm, and we can never waver. We can never move an inch in our stance. We can't move an inch in our stance. There will be no election in Biafra land. Let them go ahead. If you want to vote to get a PVC, go ahead. Right from time, we know there are people who are not with us. There's no time you can get 100% compliance. You can't get it. Even when we conduct referendum, some people will still vote against Biafra. And that is how it is. But the majority carries the vote. Majority carries the vote. The majority of the people cannot be deceived. We can't be deceived. Continue to peddle. Just imagine. Tell me their hope. These people now who are trying to preach to us to go and get PVC, go and conduct election, go and participate. Tell me, what plan do they have on the ground to make sure that your vote counts? There is no plan. What plan do they have on the ground to make sure that your vote counts? There is no single plan. The same person who ring election last election, the same man that ran that election is still the person who is the annex chairman. The annex chairman still remains the same man that rig election, the same man that told you that INEC does not have server. The same man that came before the whole world and said that INEC does not have server. The same man is still the same man that is going to conduct the election. The same man is going to conduct the election. And how do you think it's going to work? How do you think it's going to work? These people, the Fulanis, are still in charge of everything. And these people who are going to give you your PVC, they know the amount of PVC they want to give to you. They know. Even before, if you like, let the whole of your file go and register. They know the amount of PVC they're going to release to you. They know. They have worked everything out. The Constitution of Nigeria have given them so much power that there is nothing you can change. There is nothing whatsoever you can change. When you begin to hear about the electoral whatever act that they pass, you think that it will change anything. You think the electoral act will change anything. Electoral act will not change fraud. It will not change fraud. After all, in the United States, where they are voting electronically, in the United States, vote was still rigged. Vote was still rigged. The United States, where they are voting electronically, vote was rigged. And all of a sudden, you think they cannot rig the vote simply because they told you they're going to transmit the result electronically. They will still rig it. They will. There are so many places they can rig the election already. What are you going to do? How are you going to collect back the PVC that they have given to Niger people, to Chad people, to Malians? How are you going to match that? How are you going to match that? The Niger Republic people, the Niger citizens, Chadian citizens, and Malian citizens that are having your PVC, how are you going to retrieve it from them? How are you going to retrieve it from them in the north? The borders in the north are open, and they are still bringing more people, even from Mauritania. They are holding Nigerian national ID card. How are you going to match that? What plan are you making to change the status quo? Nothing. Sometimes when you talk, they will tell you to go and talk to your senators to go and raise motion in the House of Assembly. Even when they know that your motion cannot do it. Only Kano State have more representation more than the whole of Southeast. Kano State have more representation in that Abuja more than the whole of Southeast. Tell me, how can you effect a change? How can you effect a change? But yet you see people, you see dreamers everywhere. Dreamers. Even when you and I know that P2B cannot be the president of Nigeria. Instead of the Janjaweed, instead of Janjaweed to give a Biafran presidency, instead of Janjaweed to give a Biafran president, they will rather go to war. They will prefer going to war. They will prefer going to war and break up that contraction instead of giving you presidency. That is why every Biafran has to be in alert. Be at alert. Don't be distracted. If you're a genuine follower of Mazen Nandekano, you're a Biafran, don't be distracted. Don't join all these distractors, all these distractors that you see. Don't join them. And let me tell you, it is going to be more tough. If anybody is telling you that it's going to be easy, it is not going to be easy anywhere. I tell you and I tell you again, it will never be easy anywhere. It's going to get tougher. We are going to a tougher days ahead. The question you have to be asking yourself is, how prepared are you to face the heavy days ahead? How prepared are you? If you're living abroad, contact your people in Nigeria and direct them and give them guidance. Give them any support you can give them on how to stand for the evil days ahead. For that evil days, it is definitely going to come. It is definitely going to come. It's a question of when. It's just a question of when, but it's going to come. But as it's coming, Biafra is drawing very close. Biafra is drawing much more closer than it was yesterday. It's getting more closer. So whatever position you are today, whatever you are doing to make sure that Biafra comes, stand firm and continue to do it. Do not allow anybody to blackmail you. Do not allow anybody to blackmail you. Sometimes you see they will come and tell you that you are not supporting your brother. Now you're the one standing, you're not supporting your brother. You're standing against your brother, you're not supporting your brother. Do not mind that blackmail. That is just a sheer blackmail. P2B is a Biafran. We don't hate him as a person. But for him to contest in that contraction called Nigeria to distract Biafrans, that is what we hate. And we cannot accept that. P2B as a person is a Biafran, and we love him as a brother. But for him to be used as an instrument of destruction to stand in the way of our freedom, we cannot accept that. We can't accept it. If P2B want to contest as a president, let him wait and contest in Biafra land. When Biafra comes, he is going to contest. If he wins, so be it. And he is going to contest in Biafra election without paying a kobo. He will participate in Biafra election without paying a kobo. So if he genuinely want to effect a change, he should start speaking for Biafra. It is only in Biafra that he can be able to have a face. It's only in Biafra that he can have. I saw one other video where somebody was saying that P2B should wait for 2027 or whatever. And you see, when you look at, go and listen to the people from that core north. The people from that core north and the people who claim to be the owners of Nigeria, go and listen to them. They are even taking him for a joke. They're taking him for a joke that he's just playing. And when you see people talking about the youth are rising, which youth are rising? You say that they are rising. Go and see Tinubu when he was coming back from Abuja. That same youth were the people that block roads. They were the people that were everywhere shouting. Wait until when their money begin to roll out. Wait until money begin to roll out. Then you see the change of game. You see their change of game. P2B, we don't hate him as a person. P2B is our brother. We are not denying him. When Biafra comes, he's going to contest in Biafra land. But as long as he continues to peddle this lie, as long as he continues to be a distraction to our freedom, we will come against him. We speak against him. So don't allow anybody to blackmail you. And you are the one stopping president. People are talking about president. You don't like your own. You Igbos don't support Igbos. Don't mind those idiots. Don't mind those idiots. Don't mind those idiots. If Nigeria were to be a sane country, you would never see somebody talking about Igbo supporting Igbos in presidency. If Nigeria was a country that where human beings exist, you won't be hearing Igbos are not supporting Igbos, Yoruba are not supporting Yoruba, outside not supporting. You can't hear such a thing. But because the contraption called Nigeria is not a country, it's not a country. The Zoological Republic is not a country. That is why you are hearing what you are hearing. That is where you're hearing all those blackmail, all those propaganda you're hearing from all angles, from all corners. Because there is no truth in them. Because there is no single truth to them. Because Nigeria was not built for any indigenous person. It wasn't built for any indigenous person. It was built for Britain and their business. And the Fulani Caliphate decided to provide themselves as a willing tool that is going to be used to manipulate every other indigenous tribe. And today you can see the manipulation. You can see the manipulation on a daily basis. Manipulating everything in that contraption. There is nothing that is working. You cannot be reasonable, you cannot be reasonable, you cannot be known in that contraption except you are a criminal. You will not be known. You will not be known. Biafrans, we have to wake up and stay awake. Stay awake. The dangers are ahead. Dangers are ahead. Biafrans are losing their life as you're watching this video. They are still kidnapping our young youth. They are still kidnapping our young men and women in Biafra land. They are taking them and holding them ransom. The military is still going house by house and taking the life of innocent people in Biafra land. You will never
are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.